Is happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. We're diving into more Michigan craft beer, and it's the infamous Boss Tweed coming from Old Nation out of Williamston. So this is not just any Boss Tweed, guys. It's going to be the double dry hopped Boss Tweed, brand new to Michigan distribution. It's never been released before. We've seen Boss Tweed over the years, and actually as of this last year, we've seen Boss Tweed leave the 4-pack form, and then it was brought out in a 19.2 ounce can. I don't know how well that did, because then those kind of disappeared. So Boss Tweed as a whole recently has not been uber available in the Michigan market. Tell me if you think otherwise, but I have not really seen it around, guys. So I'm really happy that we have Boss Tweed back, but with another accent over the top, double dry hopped. I feel like there was a time when I absolutely freaking loved double dry hop, DDH this, DDH that. Freaked out the whole Sorry guys, I had to change my scenery. So as I was saying, everything used to be double dry hopped. It was to the maximum effect. Everybody wanted it in the New England style category. Nippas, DIPAs, they freaked out when they saw DDH. So finally we have the infamous DDH Boss Tweed, 9.3% the standard. That's what it always is. So we'll see, guys, what's the difference today. This is 10/22 canned on date, which is awesome and uber fresh. Today is November 2nd, time of recording. We'll see if I push this review out. I feel like this is a very highly sought after item, so I may review this and try to get it out into YouTube very quickly. We'll see. But again, so many good memories with Boss Tweed. I feel like it was like one of the first beers, if not the first beer I ever reviewed. So, man, I've come a long way. And it was one of those big, highly sought after beers, not only in Michigan, but the whole United States. Everybody wanted a Boss Tweed. So it's pouring just like I remember, that beautiful, dark, golden OJ, quite thick in the glass, guys. It is the original gangsta besides the M43. This is the M43 on steroids. So many crazy memories with Boss Tweed. I'm sorry that I'm getting off subject here, but shout out to Gavin, my boy G. You know what I'm talking about, man? You remember when we used to drink some Boss Tweeds at 1 Under in Livonia? Those are the days. He'll never see this review probably, but shout out to Gavin, man, my man. So, looks absolutely freaking gorgeous in the glass. I can already smell it. The aromatics are over the top. Boss Tweed's already over the top. This is taking it to the next level, being double dry hopped. Let's get an official aroma. Man, nostalgia. It smells so good, guys. Super citrusy, super stone fruity, super tropical, and really bursting with aromatics of just vacation and citrus and OJ and slight acidity and slight hoppy goodness. Some hop candy, some hop oils. Ah, man, it smells good. The OG yeast bomb, the New England bomb, it just implodes in your nose. It just is, it's crazy. I mean, again, original OJ in your nose with some just additional fruits, just candied peach, Dole pineapple juice, a little bit of cantaloupe, citrus for days. But again, a little bit of hop candy, a little bit of hop oils, a little bit of hop marmalade with a little bit of like earthy grass touch of dank, slight herbaceousness. Let's dive in, guys. Boss Tweed, DDH. Let's go for it. Super fresh. And it's really good. It's OG Boss Tweed, man. And then it just kind of got that accent over the top. Just a little bit of added, not only just aromatics, but a little bit of hop character, a little bit of juicy fruit, a little bit of cantaloupe bubblegum. It's so good, guys. Like, super well balanced. Again, a lot of malts driven into this beer at 9.3. And it's just the best of all worlds in New England style category. This dip is awesome. It's super tasty. It's one of the better DIPAs you're going to get, even by today's measure in 2024, going into almost 2025. A very good offering. It was still nice bitterness, slight pine resin, and again, very nice dryness on the back end to kind of round out the sweetness. Kind of chewy, but so drinkable at 9.3. Like, it's ice cold right now. Obviously, when this warms up, it's not as desirable. But this at 9.3 comes off as one of the better DIPAs you're going to find at this level for alcohol content. It just goes down really easily. So again, I see it's like candied cantaloupe bubblegum, right? And then there's this nice hint of like juicy peach, and there's dry skin of the peach as well. I get Meyer lemon, skin of the lemon. I get a little bit of grapefruit. but it's the drier end of those fruits. It's got almost like that bitter tartness to the grapefruit, and then you get this beautiful nectaron, orange, whatever, and it just hits you and submerses your palate. And then it takes you all the way to the back end, which happens to be tropical fruit. So you get a little bit of pineapple, a little bit of apricot, a little bit of like that stone fruity tropical mixture. All those things put together, and it just rounds out with this beautiful hop dryness, slight bittering, grassy kind of pine cone, slight pine resin. It's just really well made. This is super tasty, and it's been a long time since I've had a Boss Tweed, so kind of in my feelings right now. And then the acidity of like OJ. It's OJ, man. It's boom, bombarding your palate. So many hops in here. I don't know, nostalgia. It feels good to talk about it, but again, guys, even by today's measure, this is a very good beer, and Old Nation knocked this one out of the park. I think it's super tasty. Just enough chew without being too chewy. Enough body without being too ridiculous for 9.3. Still very drinkable. 4.35. Like, I feel like this can go to bat with almost anybody in the country. It's hard to find a beer that I like at 9.3 in this category, at DIPA, that I enjoy as much as this one, and it still remains drinkable. Not too overly sweet. Good recipe in here. Double dry hopped goodness, guys. I'm gonna go, 4.34 out of 5. Thank you so much for being here. It's been the DDH Boss Tweed from Old Nation. Thank you so much, guys. Until next time, if you're gonna pour a beer, pour Michigan beer.